Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Previously we have dealt with status bar and word wrap option. I have to apologize you because I have missed the replace option in edit operation. So in this video we will be covering this replace operation. So in the code given in the description I have added this replace and about form about window. So you can design it on your own time, or you could use this code itself. So it basically has a text box for text find for giving the search string, and replace text replace for replacement string, as well as few buttons: find next, replace all, and cancel, as well as we have options here for direction, up direction and down direction, and finally a match case, and that is basically a checkbox. So let's start with writing the code for form replace. The thing is, we are going to reuse the find next functionality we have implemented before. So find next, you need to have a search object here, so that should help our cause. Just include this using statements as well. So find search query is equal to new find next search of. So just instantiate this object right away and just include this property also. So we have added this search object, and we need to also have access to rich text box of main form itself, like we did in find next form. So just add the editor here. I'm just lazy to add a property here. Just make it simple. So we need to add a rich text box reference as well as edit operation reference. So let it be public for now. And in the load event of a form replace, we need to have a method called disable buttons. So, and then we need to have this radio button checked status to true. So initially the direction will be down, and in this disable button, basically what we are doing is we are trying to find the search string. So if there is nothing entered here, we need to disable all these buttons. If something is entered here, we need to enable all these buttons. It's as simple as that. So we have done that, and finally we need to write code for all other things. So if it is cancel button is clicked, we need to close this. So in this find click event handler, we need to write the code. First we need to call a method called update search query. It's basically the repetition of what we have done in form find itself. So let's go here and just copy paste the code. I'm lazy, so let's do this. Just copy and paste it here and change this as or. So I think this should work here, and because the naming is been just the same, I didn't give new names, so it should work in this form itself. So we have updated the search query. It should update to the current status, and finally we need to write the code for finding. Basically it's what we done before. We need to have a result find next result, and then call the find next method in edit operation itself and give the query. So the query is this dot query. So we will be getting the result. Once we get the result, we need to do the same as we did before. So if dot result dot search status is true, we need to make the changes in the editor itself. So basically this editor is the text area in main form, so whatever we do here will be affected in the main form itself. And from result we will be using selection start, and then we can make use of the query. Actually we can make use of text find dot text dot length. So that's it. We have written the code for button find. We need to write the same for button replace and button replace all, but these two methods are really easy. We need to do is editor dot selected text. Basically what we are doing is we are assigning the selected text and just replacing with the text provided in the replace text box itself. So when something is selected, it will be highlighted, and the highlighted part will be replaced with the text given in the replace text box itself. So for replace all, it should be just some variance is equal to editor dot text dot replace. So basically we are going to replace all the contents within this editor, basically this text area. So just give what the user searched for and what is going to replace the same. So basically this is simple as it is. So we have completed everything, every code that is needed to perform the replay operation in this class. So it's as simple as that. We have built-in function and just replace it is text function and text replace method call. So basically we are giving what the text need to be replaced and target text that is to be replaced. So that's it for this class. Let's make the change in the main form itself. So let's go to the main class, main form here, and let's create an object here for form replace. So let's get right to the replace call itself. So let's double click this and it will open up the event handler for this replace menu item. So let's write the code. If form replace is equal to null, basically we want to create a new object for form replace and then assign the text area for replace text area, and then we need to assign this edit operation object as well. So we can then show this form. So that's it, as simple as that. It's complete. Now it should work. Let's see the demo. This is an example. This is also an example. So we can replace this example, find what example, replace with exam. So something is wrong, I will check it out. basically the error is in this replace button. Every time the selected text is replaced with replace text box text, and whenever nothing is selected, it will just add the replace text content wherever the cursor is placed. So we need to get rid of this. So we can add a condition here, editor dot selected selection length equal to 0. We need to basically perform the find operation. So button find dot perform click. So it will be equal to the button being clicked, and so in this case the particular string will be searched in the content and it will be highlighted, and then and only then the selected text will be replaced in the next time. So let's launch this application and see the demo for this. So for text replace, this is an exam, and let's place the cursor here and we can replace this exam find.exam with example. Currently I haven't pressed find next. I'm going to replace this. So when I press replace, it will select the first occurrence of exam, and then when I press replace, it will change this as example replace text. Basically when I click replace all, it will basically change everything, every exam present in this text to example, and it can be done basically both by search, and this up and down and match string is basically for find operation, and replace will be done basically what's being highlighted and stuff. So we can close this, and this is the demo for replace operation. Thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you like this. Like and share this video with your friends. Subscribe to my channel for future videos. Thank you.